Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Quick Shot with Frank, brought to you by Trade Stalkers and Ninja Pro Traders. It's Friday the 29th at about 7:30 Central Standard Time. Let's look at the market real quick before we get started today. As we all remember yesterday, a little bit of announcement from Carl Icahn about selling and making $2 billion of Apple. Blamed the sell on China. How's that? So as we go straight down here for that move off of his little announcement, looks like we settled right here at 2065. It is some key support areas that we've talked about over the last few weeks. Market still could come down to this 2060 area for full retracement down here and see what's just could be ugly for us today. So we want to be cautious. It is Friday, and based on yesterday's news, a lot of people could be just panicking just a little bit. But all we did is basically double bottom right here at the 3 o'clock, try to come right back up, and then at the open, somewhere around the 2074, 25 area, and then we just consolidated basically all the way around up to looks like we had overnight highs of 2075, 75, and we can call lows somewhere around 2067, 75. Move this chart over just a little bit, and that's all we did. Would have been a pretty ugly night to try to trade this. I'm not sure everybody has to take the news and the sell off. So be patient today as we go through the day of trading. So I might ask you to just watch this whole area. This is the whole consolidation area today, from this 2074 down to the 2066 area. Wait for a breakout of one of those two, and then come back and retest. So what I mean by that, if we're right here now at 2070, moving down, if we should come down and break this zone, we could come down to this 2062 area, maybe the 2058. But if we do that, this is a big move to the downside, and I would suspect that we would get a good bounce off of this or drive right back up to this consolidation range, and that might give us enough force to drive right back up into the 76 area. But look for a retracement, look for it all the way up into the 77 area, and then pull back and test this zone. When we get a pullback to test the zone from this 74 area, this red dashed line, that's the time to go long and stick with it for the day. Take your contracts off at each zone as we start to move up. We've got key resistance areas for target 2 up here at 83.75 and then up here at 89.25 area, and then 94s if we want to make full retracements all the way back up today. But I'm not sure what's going to happen. A lot of people are still pretty struggling with the news. So again, be cautious. As we look to the downside, same thing could happen here. We mentioned pulling down to this 2058 area. This is not a good place to trade except possibly go long and go back into the long scenario. I think we're near the bottom here again, unless there's some more bad news comes out or people get really, really scared, and that needs to be the institutions that are scared. And I don't think they are at this point. But however, if we do get to 58, look for a retrace up into this zone up into here as much as 63.50. And if we are going down today, then we're going to head straight down for a target down here at 52, targets down here at 42, a little bit of intermission and pause here at the 46s. So be cautious with that area. Bad sell-off today down into the 30s, so be cautious of that. But if we get down to this area, then possibly down to the 20 areas, now here's where we could get a bounce to actually start a rotation back up. There's a big chance for movement either direction today, so just be cautious. It's just going to be one of those days on a Friday. For best bet, if you really want to play it safe, take the day off and come back on Monday when everybody's decided how they want to handle the market. This is Frank with Trade Stalkers. Have a great day.